Hello my friends and welcome to Kairos. If you've ever wondered how hard a hard enduro really is, if you're a regular enduro rider, today is your day to find out, because we're riding the hard enduro loop with Jay, who is a intermediate level rider. He races a bunch of regular enduros, does a lot of trail riding. He went to Romania with me. He's no slouch on a bike, and he's got a pretty decently set up bike as well. He's on a 24 Husky TE 300, and yeah, we'll see how he does, see what he thinks, because I think a lot of people wonder, hey, how hard is it really? Some people think it's a lot easier than it actually is. Some people think it's a lot harder. How's it going so far, Jay?
I'm having fun. There's all kinds of opportunities to ask myself about the life choices that led me here. Specifically here.
Specifically your choice in friendships.
Yes. I think we're about 100 yards in. Heart rate's 140. Bike's probably got a couple new dings. So off to a good start.
So this hill here is one of the first tricky parts typically. Go see what Jay's doing. A little coaching. And I'm still kind of sketched out by downhill, so I'm taking it real easy coming down this. There's Jay. Honestly, I can't say that this climbs better than the gas. I kind of feel like the backhand I'm not entirely happy with. Maybe I need to run a little more sag. It feels very kicky. So need to play with it a little bit maybe. There you go. It's not where we're going, but I guess if you want to go all the way up, you go all the way up. You need help or you got it? There's a lot of grip here today. There you go. We got it. Perfect. Momentum is king, even a little bit. Oh, nice. Good. So we made it past the first checkpoint. Jay's doing pretty good. He's doing a lot of pushing, a bit of crashing, taking a couple tries on some of these, but he's not used to this terrain either, being from Michigan. So that's probably the biggest hindrance. And now this is kind of the single tracky part of it. You're past the initial 3 kind of more techie obstacles, 3 to 4 depending on what they include in the race. Alright, into the creek, and we're 4 miles in. I feel like a lot of these have gotten really dug out. Oh, This is a difficult obstacle, and a lot of people eat shit here, as you can see by the amount of death and destruction. Oh yeah, like strong. Got it. Yep, you're good. Jay's finishing up George's ankle. A lot of times when it's wet here, this whole thing is just super slick, and even this hill is actually really hard. It's not steep at all, it's actually super easy. Right now you could just ride up it, but yeah, I think we just blew through George's ankle in like maybe 2-3 minutes. Section is called, but this is another bit that's usually pretty treacherous, and there's typically a bottleneck here, like middle be back. Sometimes even a worker here pulling people up. This is one of those obstacles that can be either really easy or a lot of pushing. Got another downhill right there. It's actually not very sketchy, but Jay and I are being cautious today. Usually I'll ride it, but I don't feel like falling on rocks today.
Here for a little hiking with motorcycles.
Yeah, it's pretty gentle, pretty pleasant. So you know it's gonna be sketchy. Normally we ride down this, but this tree kind of fell and it kind of ruined the normal line. But it's still very sketchy even when this normal line is. I don't know what this section is called, but it's just boulder field. And it's usually, we're right at the end of it now. Yeah, but it's usually a huge pain in the ass because there's just rocks. There's no dirt. So when it's wet, it is very difficult. But because it's dry right now, it's not too bad. It still beats the hell out of you though. Jay's kicking ass through there. His bike's looking a little rougher. There's a lot of rocks with Kairos. A lot of rocks. This is why Kairos is such good training for Romaniacs, because they've got these super long downhills. Well, relatively long compared to practically anywhere else in the US. Jay's still up there. He's walking a little section, which I don't blame him. After my near-death experience in Romania, I am never gonna say anything about anybody walking any downhill. It's just not worth the risk most of the time. It's just relentless. Relentless. Nice job, Jay. Jay's gotten tired, so he's actually riding smoother because he's not fighting the bike as much. That's kind of what happens, is you just start letting the bike do its thing and it gets easier. We'll see how this works. Well, this is steep. that's not gonna work. Okay, we are back on the official line. Woo. Makes it way easier. We're going through that rut. Oh yeah, nice.
Yay, infinite grip.
Nice.
Jesus.
I hope my camera got that in time. We're back at it. We took a little break. Filled the water. Jay's doing well, but he is definitely struggling. That's I think the thing that maybe he did not realize, maybe he did, but is realizing in practice now is that it is not the fact that there's anything too crazy difficult here. It's just relentless. Oh, it's stuff like this. It's all little stuff. It will just get you and just zap all your energy. And it just keeps going. There's no easy part to this course. This probably is the easier part. Crawl, crawl, crawl. This TPI bike does lug real good. It actually puts down traction quite well. Granted, it's really traction-y here right now. But I think it's easier to ride the TBI bikes without using the clutch. Single track here. Oh, almost. Very close. It's a tricky little climb. How hard is hard enduro?
Not there.
Hard enough.
It's just everything one right after the other, man. You just have to keep going.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever really done the recovery position on my motorcycle before.
It's relentless, and when there's no race, it actually gets even harder because there's all kinds of new obstacles. What I love about Kairos and hard enduro in general is it's always changing. You'll be riding some single track, kind of leafy and stuff, and then you drop down into a creek. You ride a creek for a while, or the creek bed anyway. Ooh, nice job. I think this is probably some of my favorite parts of Kairos is these creek beds, because they're just so cool looking. And sometimes I can even ride them well. And of course, you gotta have a mandatory down tree. Jay, what's going on back there? Yeah, I think this is the big thing that people misunderstand about hard enduro. It's not really anything super crazy hard, but it's just relentless. And if you're not used to it, like Jay's a great rider. He is pretty quick at regular enduros, but he's just not used to this terrain, so he's beating the crap out of him. Yeah, that kind of log crossing is so much easier on the PDS bike. This is just very, very cool. Look how pretty it is over here. It's also nice and cool. A lot of down trees too. I actually don't know how we're gonna get through some of this stuff. But the big thing is just terrain familiarity. If you're not familiar with this kind of stuff, you struggle because you just use a lot of energy on every little thing and push your bike a lot instead of having the bike do the work. So this is a sketchy spot. Gotta be nice and careful here. slow. We're not in a race. Yeah, that's the big thing. If you're gonna do hard enduros, you should come out to places like this and just ride and get familiar. It's probably the #1 thing, even if you're a really good rider in general. It's a very long creek and Jay is doing really awesome. He's got this. Oh, he's got it. This is such a cool section. Woo! It's a little bit slippery though. The white whale. This is the good stuff. All right, onwards to the good stuff. The struggle continues. White whale. Oh. You okay?
Nope, mostly just annoyed at smashing my elbow. Okay. Well, the front's up there.
Yeah, Jay. Only the very first part sucks. Yeah, you gotta send it up that, and then it's like where I'm at, it's almost flat. Yeah, there you go. Out of White Whale. Now we're heading towards the, I don't know what it's called, final boss hill climb. Some single track to kind of cool you off, make you think that you're done, but then you're really not done.